He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Little. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And now the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Now looking at a third and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looks right for a quick completion. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Tigers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback still with the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the run, he'll let it go. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with with energy. Nice job there on that third down, using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Here's the punt, high in the air. The ball will be down just inside the 30. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the run. It's Williams. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. There's not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Wilson. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Hook near the sticks. It's Brown. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Gators begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. On the toss play, runner moving left. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. To the air, it's Lagway. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Looking for a gap. It's Davidson.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Haynes. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gives it to the back. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
It's second down here. They'll test the right side here. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. And it's caught across the middle. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the running back going left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. Stand out of the air with one hand. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And the Tigers line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. It's kicking down at Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. He's past the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Ball handed off.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
The Gators will line up here on 1st down and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, so when tied up here in the 3rd quarter. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's forced out at the 10. Not what they were looking for. Bad field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in a defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Pass complete on a crossing route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Be brought down, and a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Is that my darling? Is that my darling?
Ready up. 29 Philly.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Gators line it up with first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Looking for a man. On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. The one to the left trying to find pay dirt. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown. Gators. And they jump on top during the second half.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Have one more play here in the quarter. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackle made after a short return. But the pick ends that threat.
I'm going to give the defense defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. An impressive spin there. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Motion now from the tight end. Hand off to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out and gained the first down yardage.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
That's a first down for the offense.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The back's got it on the pitch. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. On the run here. Lets it go. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And he runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Now they're running on the toss. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. But near the sticks, it's Davidson. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. Now the coverage seemed a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it. And the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.